My name is Stephanie, and I'm a naturalist here at the Paul Smith College Visitor Interpretive Center. Times are a little weird right now, and a lot of us are stuck inside without much to do. Why not take this time to pick up a new hobby like birdwatching? Birdwatching, also known as birding, is a fun activity that you can even do from the comfort of your own home. In this video, I'll teach you how to use binoculars and how to identify some birds that are commonly seen in backyards of the Adirondacks. If you have binoculars already, feel free to follow along and pause the video if you need some time to catch up. If you're all ready, then let's get started. First, let's talk about binoculars. Binoculars can range from $5 to even thousands of dollars. Don't feel like you need to spend a crazy amount of money just to go birding though. You can always sit on your porch or look through your window at the birds sitting in the trees in your backyard. If you're interested in buying a pair, check out your local outdoor retailer. They often have a variety of binoculars that you can try in person. If you have your binoculars with you now, take a moment and look at them. Each brand of binoculars are different, but all of them will have features to protect the lenses and to focus the binoculars. All binoculars will have something to keep the lenses on the eyepieces from touching your eyes. As you can see here, mine twist out. Some brands just have rubber flaps that fold out. Why don't we take a moment and pop those out now? Next, take a closer look at the eyepieces. Either on the left or right hand side, you will see a little dial that you can adjust. This is to help adjust the binoculars to that particular eye. You should use this feature first so that you can clearly see out of your binoculars before you use this middle dial. And this middle dial will be used to adjust both eyes. Now, find a spot outside that is a good distance away and lift your binoculars to your eyes. I'm going to focus on that tree over there. Now, open your binoculars so that they're comfortable on your face and close the eye that does not have the dial on the corresponding eyepiece. Focus on the spot with your open eye and rotate the dial until you can see your chosen spot clearly. If you're all set with that, open your other eye and use the middle dial to adjust the binoculars until you can see your spot clearly with both eyes. You have now successfully adjusted your binoculars for your eyes. To keep your binoculars in good shape, make sure to keep them in their case or in a safe spot when you're not using them. Keep a lens cloth with you in case something gets on the lenses. The cloth should be soft enough so that it won't scratch the lens. Quite often, there will be a cloth that comes with your binoculars when you purchase them. If you are out using your binoculars and it begins to rain, cover the eyepieces with the covers that your binoculars came with, if they came with them, or put your arm like this to keep rain from getting on the lenses and into the binoculars. If you have questions about how to use your particular set of binoculars, check the manufacturer's website. They often have a tutorial on how to set up your binoculars. You can also check YouTube for other tutorials. Now that we know how to use our binoculars, let's ID some birds with them. Blue jays are a very common bird to see all year round in New York State. They are often easily seen because of their bright blue color and easily heard by their loud and often obnoxious call. Blue jays are mid-sized when compared to a crow, and they tend to use that as a form of intimidation. Blue jays are known as the bullies of the feeder, and they'll often fight off smaller birds that just try to get some food. Another species that are found year-round in New York State are blackcapped chickadees. These are smaller birds that are often recognized for their little black cap and their cheeseburger or chickadee call. These are curious little birds that'll come close if they're intrigued by something that is happening. They're not afraid to let you know if you're too close though. Their calls are very loud and will often warn even other birds that are in the area that something is amiss. Our finest species, the American robin, is often seen as the first sign of spring because that's when they pop up on people's lawns. But you may find them year-round if there are abundant berries and open water. They tend to show up around springtime because the snow is gone, the ground is thawing, and that's when the worms are starting to become active again. It's almost impossible to walk out during spring and early summer without hearing the proud little birds sing. Now that you know these common birds, what if you come across a bird that you don't know? A good way to ID birds you might not recognize is to use a bird guide. Physical guides are nice to have so you don't have to rely on phone service. The two most commonly used guides out there are the Sibley and Peterson bird guides. The VIC carries a variety of bird and other ID guides in our retail store, the Pack Basket, if you're looking to order one. Now you know how to use your binoculars to identify some birds that are commonly seen in backyards in the Adirondacks. Thank you for taking the time to sit through this video, and remember, birding can be done from the comfort of your own home. But if you want to see some species that might not be in your backyard, come take a walk at the VIC and join me for the Everyday Adirondack Birds program, where you can learn more about birds. Feel free to drop a question in the comments below and follow us on social media. Also, feel free to check out our website where we'll have those bird guides and have some more information about the programs. Thank you again, and see you on the trails.